Good morning. Habarako. Como talivu. Como está? Assalamu alaikum. What's up, bro? Well, I greet you, my fellow earthlings, people of the globe. I greet you in the new awakening. What is happening now in the world is that we are going through a transition. Why is it when I surf the internet, I see so many colored people? Colored people, brown and black and, these dark-skinned people. The more I search on the internet, all I see is colored people. Colored human beings. South Africa. That colored, they still use that expression in South Africa, colored. I mean, when I was growing up in the segregated South in Alabama, USA, they called us everything. Okay, they called us nigger, they called us Negro, they called us colored. What else did they call us? We were called colored people. I guess that's why I can understand what's going on in South Africa. They got something they call colored people. But the texture of the color of the rulership has changed. And now it is these colored people of the earth who will begin to take over. Would it be USA? Would it be Africa? Would it be Asia? Or would it be Europe? Even Denmark, Scandinavia, all those white countries, they are beginning and they begin to get colored. So I was searching on the internet, one of the Scandinavian countries is paying colored people to get out of Dodge. I think there are 2 or 3 countries in Northern Europe. I think there are 2. I got to do some more searching on the internet, but I think I read on a discussion that there's several European countries who are actually paying colored people to leave. It's interesting how we on Earth, the evolution of the human being on Earth. We have, Africans, black people can produce white people, right? They call them the Albino. Chinese people can produce white people, and they call them Albinos, Chinese, Asian, albino. White people can create white albinos too. But who on this earth can create black people? Who on this earth can create black people? generally, I'm sure there is an exception to every rule, you know, but generally, most racial groups can create white people, but generally, only black people can create black people. But black people can also create white people. So the texture of rulership on earth has changed. We will see in the next few years, and of course, there will be struggle. But I think this particular this particular time is the time for colored people. You know, Indians go to Africa and they say they are Africans. White people go to South Africa and they say they are Africans. So it seems to me that this racial thing is getting ready to flip. And the thing is, though, since I'm, me personally, you know, being my age, you know, being close to 100 years, you know, I'm blessed that I'll be able to taste the sweet fruit of black and colored management, not of just the USA, not of just Africa, but the entire world will be managed by colored people. Why? There's an end and there's a beginning. And then there's a beginning and there's an end. That's how life goes. It begins only to end, and it ends only to start. How do you start a car? How do you start a car? In order to start something, you must stop something. Before you can start something, you must first stop something. That's another one of my theories. It's called a stop and start theory. And I'll talk about the stop and start theory at another time. But right now, I'm just getting you ready for what I'm getting ready to do. I will complete my children's play today. And then I will begin to get ready to discuss the stop, the stop and start theory. This is Musa, Matt Meacham Jr., signing out.